Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Factorio Break the Game. My name's Root Negative, and let's get cracking. Today we're going to tour my factory a little bit, and right now I'm standing in the middle of my new train siding. Now I'll run through what each train does, and then we'll get cracking with the rest of the main base. So at the top we have the freight train that I made a couple of, this is freight station. That's if we need to send goods to one another, if I'm playing multiplayer, or if I just need a random train. This is the disposal train. Now you'll notice that I can throw anything I want in here, and it unloads very quickly. The goal is that basically you can fill up the disposal train with whatever you want to get rid of, send it back to the base on a 30-second loop. It gets here, it unloads within 30 seconds, and then comes back to you. It's made for single player handiness, and it just throws everything it's got back into the network, because more often than not it'll be deconstructing an outpost, for example, and we'll need to put all those things back in the network. So for example, miner drills and transport belt, that kind of thing. Then we've got a bit of a pack siding here, double stacked pack siding, so there's 4 PAX trains. PAX, remember, is player access, so this is so I can get everywhere. And we'll be taking this top right one on a tour shortly. Then we've got the file, and you'll notice that the file has the double loading as well, so this is very quick. You notice that it goes at, I think it was 44 a tick, so very quick indeed. And the idea is that you can reload the train very fast, so you don't have to wait around, stand around for half a day waiting for the file to reload. You can see that it's already a third of the way done. So that's the file. Then we have the engineering train. This is the train that I'll use to build bases. So in the first one I've got a little bit of everything: laser turrets, some roboports, construction bots, and I've got some track and things. This one's empty so that I can throw stuff in there and bring it back. That'll unload in the normal way. Then I've got miners and transport belt, splitters, a full thing of yellow belt. Actually, that needs to be upgraded. And then this is the stone train. So that's the railway siding that I did. Let's go and get started on the tour. Off we go to oil 1. Now, I need to set something up quickly. Now, this is RSO, and we're having a lot of trouble with oil currently. Will and I, we managed to get the game to work in multiplayer again. I wasn't too keen on recording too many episodes because, well, point 12 should be around the corner if it isn't already out, so I'm kind of holding up on recording as much as I can. You notice here that I've got all of this set up so that when we get the speed modules, we can really boost these 0.1 pump jacks through the roof. Now, while we're here, we just need to wait for something, because you notice that there really isn't a lot of crude oil here. There should be an oil train very shortly. But when it comes, I need to add some... Oh no, there goes my PAX train. I didn't press stop. And that's gone forever too. Oh no. I think I may have lost my first train. Will and I have been joking around about it, because he's lost trains in his factory, and I think I may have just lost the first one of mine. Here's the oil train. And what I'll do is I'll actually just stop this for a moment, because I want it to go out to oil west. This. Can I? That's how I need to set it up. Right. So this is going to take us back. Can't believe I did that. Alright, off you go, run. Take us back. Now these oil tankers are really not carrying very much for us, and that's because we're just not getting much out of those pump jacks. And modules, of course, are slow because we don't have the oil to make the plastics to make the red circuits, so it's a bit of a grind at the moment. Notice the production graph. We've got some pretty good production going on. Iron has been slogging away quite steadily, And I'll show you how we solve that problem very shortly. Okay, and we're back. And we're going to need to grab a new PAX train, so I feel that probably the best thing to do here would be to actually show you what we've done down here in the bottom part of the base. So we've added in this processing modules build, and you see that it's backed up quite nicely, just waiting on red circuits. You see that the plastic is running smoothly. Well, it's not actually. Oh, bless me. You can't notice I do have a cold, so you may hear the microphone go dead every now and again. So, yeah, modules going very, very slowly. Nothing to be done there. We'll grab them. Alright, let's go grab another PAX train. And basically, we've just been filling in the blanks, making builds of things that we can, and generally trying to improve the base. You see that we've got nearly 1/4 mil iron plate, or sorry, 125k iron plate and nearly 1/4 mil of copper plate. And that's good. That's a design choice because I wanted to increase buffer storage as much as I could, because I feel that RSO, with its fluctuations in supply, not so much the smelting but just the supply, yeah, it could end badly. Right, let's go to coal 1. Oh, here is my elusive bloody train. Right, stop you. I'll get in you. Stop. And right, we can remove that. Let's go here. Now you just need to remind me to stop this at the other end. And the map has grown a great deal. You see, we're up here, we're down over here, and we're over here. So all over the shop we are. You see that those biters aren't really happy that we're taking all their coal. Okie dokie. So this was the iron patch that we were mining, and it's all gone. All of it. So we can deconstruct all of this now. And what we'll do is I probably should get like the disposal train and take some of this stuff back. It might actually be a cool demonstration of how it works. Oh, you see it's full of stuff. We're mining away on this coal patch. That's going to last us for a while because coal isn't very heavily used. Like obviously we use it in our furnaces, but then that's it. Yeah, we should have tons of room there. Excellent. Okay, let's go and hop the PAX train, which I didn't stop again. Son of a bitch. And now I'm freaking miles away too. Ah dear, these trains, huh? So right now there should be a coal train on the way up, and I'll catch that back to the base. There it is. And we're full of iron ore. Okay. So that's the coal mine. Now the next stop is going to be, I'm thinking, a new iron mine over here. And you can kind of see from the map what kind of scale I'm planning to build that on. Now this is by far the biggest Factorio factory that I've ever had, and already I am making plans to make it bigger. There are a few things that I want to improve upon, a few things I want to change, and I'm thinking that I need to improve the design in some spots, which I'm going to do, because I think that we're going to come up short on. Oh my lord, you guys saw that, right? Okay, so that was coal. Let's go to Iron West. This time I'm going to remove the loop from it so it doesn't actually piss off on me. Let's go check out our new iron mine. Now we're going to be chasing this copper train. This is the copper outpost that I found, and we had to fight for the bounty in return for winning the copper wars. And copper's going quite smoothly at the moment. Like, we've got a good amount of buffer storage, and I think that an upgrade on the station will be on the cards, because we've upgraded the iron unloading. Okay, here we go. So this is the iron load station, and it has a massive bias to the left. Wow. I wonder why that is. This is supposed to be a 6-lane balancer, but as you can see, it's quite heavy on the left side. So I have done something incorrect here. Let's see, we're at max compression now. This is all full. And what this should be doing, well, this section right here, okay, that ensures that each one of these, each box gets an even amount. You can see that it's quite close. See, that all has none. And these have, 600 odd in each. Anyway, let's go have a look up here. So this was all full, because we had all this going and all of this. As you can see though, it's right down to a trickle now. We mined out all the stuff. So that was the, yeah, that's the bad news. The good news is we had more iron. The bad news is not anymore. We've obviously got this still to go, and then these two patches down here, which should last us for a while. You know what? I could just go nuts with the splitters, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, this is probably all wrong, but hey, you don't learn unless you try. Oh god. I can't reach. Nope. So if that one goes there, that one needs to go there. Okey-dokey. Now unfortunately I only have blue belt on me, so I'm just going to do this in blue splitters. And I seem to have missed. Silly me. As this is the middle here. Well, I want it to be able to shift from here. Now this may cause chokes and bottlenecks and all sorts, but I just want to get it moving a little bit more smoother if possible. It's kind of getting there. That's right. Let's grab the PAX train and move merrily along, because the next one is the oil base. Move you. PAX Oil West. Off we go. Oh, thanks autosave. No path. Well, that is interesting. Oil West 1, let's go. Because this is going to be quite a train ride. And these, yeah, it's become quite spread out, this base. And there are trains running everywhere. Because we've got 3 on the iron and 2 on the copper. So they're running pretty much all the time. You don't have to stand near a main line long without the risk of being run over. There goes an iron train. Now we're going to have to go right round the base to get to this iron, this oil. I think we might skip it for today. We go to Pax Engineering. There are a few more things I want to cover quickly before we say hooroo. Hopefully it goes in the right one. It does. Oh, happy days. Stop the train. Just want to see if I can sit this back in the siding. There we go. Perfect. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? So, moving through the base, let's have a quick look at a few things. And then that'll do us. Because I'm not planning to do too many more episodes, because point 12 should be just around the corner if it's not already out. That's all working smoothly. And a lot of these fast turns and things will disappear. I won't do them anymore because there won't be any need. And I have to run around the factory and correct all the things everywhere. I've got a couple of speed modules and I've got a couple of productivity modules, so I'll probably need to make a trek out there anyway. Oh heavens, let's do it. Let's just get it done. That way you guys can see it and I can be useful on camera. So yeah, I plan to just basically expand the size of all the things. These furnaces need to become bigger. I think I need to add another... I think I need to go to 4. So 4 full runs at full compression, and that would be good. Now, Oil West has a problem, so I'll go and see what that is as well. And I can drop those 3 productivity modules in a couple of the pump jacks. Because right now we're waiting on many things, like our research. Our research has gone really well. We've got the lasers up to level 5. You know, pretty much everything is researched. This we'll need to grab quite shortly, but we managed to get through power armor, both the all 3 of the level 3 modules, including the level 3 efficiency. We managed to get through all of that research, and it's been you know, pretty stable. You can see, you know, there was some big fluctuations in iron. The green is copper, you see it goes up and down. It's all been pretty stable though. We're going to probably need a new copper output post very shortly. We've got a lot sitting in buffer storage, but I think that I'd like to get another one just for security's sake. So for example, a couple of big ones just here near the Works West End. There's a couple of... No, that's stone. There's another one here, copper here, and another copper up there. You know, there's some resources around. So that's the good news. I see. I see why it couldn't get there. In we get. I'm just going to have to drive this train up here for a moment. Stop the train. Get in this end. Now if I try and go to Pax Oil West. Won't work. Interesting. Interesting. This siding, we were playing around with it, trying to get it to work. Anyway, we can do that later. I need to go throw these modules in. as we found some oil, and this is pretty good oil. So this was 2.4. Come over here. This one's 4. It's got 2 level 3s in there, so that's pretty good. And this one's 3.3. So pretty happy with all of that. And these productivity modules will just gain us extra. It'll be free oil. You can see that we've... Oh shit, we're almost full here. Ah, your timing is impeccable, oil train. And what I'll do is I'll just pause this here for a moment. So I'd like to have a look at it. So you can see now, this is version 1.0 of Rail Tanker. This is a mod. It's not in the stock game. You can see what we're loading on. Actually, I really like double loading here. Because this is going to take 4,000 crew. Well, more than 4,000. Is it 1.2 then, maybe? Holy moly. 1.2. Off you go. Either way, this needs more storage tanks. I'm going to build all 5. Everything I've got here. Because the thing about RSO is you can't let your oil not be working. Okay, there we go, done. So that's full. This has got a lot more space now. And that oil train will run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and deliver all my things around. Now I'm going to extend this episode a little bit more because I want to run back to Pax Oil 1. And you can see that when you start building on a decent scale, it takes a long freaking time to go from one side of the base to the other. And the biters aren't too much of an issue at the moment, but that power armor is very, very important. The sooner we can get the power armor, the better. Oh, that actually reminds me. Combat robotics. We'll get this quickly. Because we need to get the... Well, we've got the distractor caps, so we'll get the destroyer caps as well. So what are my plans for the next couple of episodes? Well, I'm going to keep trying to improve this base, and as I said, I'm going to start making a few plans on how to make an even bigger base, because I don't think this one's going to have what it takes to break the game, which is an interesting concept, because this is much larger than, well, anyone's base, really. I don't think there's been many bases on YouTube bigger than this, which I'm kind of proud of. There would be a few that were bigger, but not many. So the next one should blow them all out of the water. I've got a few ideas. I've been on factor ratio trying to work out a few things. One nice thing about this train system is it takes you where you want to go. You only input the directions and then off it goes. It'll just take you there. Thanks, train. Pause you. I must keep remembering that. So, we have 2 speed modules in here. We have 2 speed modules in here. Add 2 speed modules to that one. And 2 speed modules to that one. Gradually over the next couple of hours, I will add modules to all of these. But I think that pretty much does us. Let's go back to PAX Engineering. Delete you, run. So it's only a short hop. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the factory at this particular point in time. So if you would have any questions, anything you'd like to know, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be working away continuously at this factory to try and improve it. There's a lot of bland stuff now. Lots of grinding, lots of building new outposts that I don't think is terribly entertaining. So when I come to some interesting stuff, that's when I'll turn on the camera. But until next time, thank you for joining me.